Dallas Mavericks traded away Luka Doncic and they said, to hell with the future of the franchise. We want to win now. We want to win now. We got Anthony Davis. We got Kyrie Irving. We got Maxi Kleber. We're going to do this. Ha! Man, everybody that I just listed is injured. Yeah, no, he's washed. He can't wrestle. His striking seems to have slowed down. How you going to be washed at 29 years old, bro? What you gonna be doing in 35? Oh, I know. He's not gonna be doing anything.
That they're not focused, they're not disciplined and reliable enough.
There is no passion, there is no discipline, there is no...
It's a complete crap.
That's what... This dude hasn't lost a fight in 5 years. He's the reigning defending champion, and yet Dana White won't even put him at least top 5 nyan. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah, 30 of them things, baby. 30 of them things like Steph Curry. Yeah, I feel good today. I feel good today. It is Monday, the 17th of March. He talks sports and his name is Mukundi. Welcome. Bro, let me tell you something. Speak to me nicely. Speak to me nicely. I'm a superstar now. The superstar. Like, should have seen me yesterday, bro. I was in Bram at Kitchener's doing my thing. Did you know that I'm an MC? Yeah, I MC now. Master of ceremonies. I don't rap, eh? I'm not MC rapper. I'm MC, master of ceremonies. But I killed it, bro. I killed it. I had the crowd in my hands like this, bro. I had the crowd in my hands like this the whole time. They were feeding off the energy. We had a good time. We had fun. Where were you? Anyway, shout out to Junie and friends and everybody that came through and everybody that actually just made this possible, bro. It was a great time. Great time. But I'm not here to talk music, vibes, and anything else that happened in Braamfontein. I'm here to talk sports. But before I do that, Dr. Taylor, what's good, bro?
Yeah, you better do that. Do that again. Do that same thing again. That's with Chelsea losing to Arsenal. How can you? I'm done.
Really?
They lost to Arsenal.
They lost to Arsenal.
Mm-hmm. They lost to Arsenal. I would have rather us lose to Man United. But in good news, yeah, we won.
Hey, I heard.
Yeah.
I heard that I'm a bagabag. I love how he goes to Pirates when Chelsea disappoints him.
Pirates disappoint me as well.
Like he cares about Pirates at all.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
I never heard you talk about Pirates once on this show.
Because Pirates is more disappointing than Chelsea. But we won.
That's because I think it's because they're in the same league as Sundowns, bro. Sundowns it's just
boring.
The league they've won the past eight straight championships.
It's boring. We'll take second place finish.
Is it 7 or 8? Somewhere there.
Yeah.
But Mamelodi Sundowns, how do you win 7 straight championships? Njani.
Anyway, just a quick side note. I lost money on the Liverpool because of Liverpool. They got knocked out of the Champions League and they lost the EFL Cup final yesterday. Yep. I lost money on you guys. You guys were supposed to win everything, but now you're not doing that.
Yep.
So Chelsea disappoints me. Liverpool disappoints me. Now I must lean to Orlando Pirates for my happiness. Anyway, let's go to you, Shorty.
Your wife would have told you. You put your faith in men. Men will disappoint you. My dude, my G, my guy. What's good, man? What's good? Are you well? Yeah, tell me if you're well down there. Just tell me, Mukundi, I'm well. Mukundi, I'm fine. How are you? What is happening in the UFC? What? Because I don't follow. Let me tell you what happened. A couple weeks ago, I didn't even talk about it. A couple weeks ago, Illia Topuria relinquished his featherweight title. Gone, just like that. And, and he said he's moving up to lightweight. Cool. But will he survive in lightweight? Probably. He hits hard, he's skilled, but he said he wanted to move up to lightweight so that he can fight Islam Makhachev for the lightweight title, right? Cool. I ain't mad at that. Islam says, better get out of here, boy. Better get out of here. Islam says, you better not think about challenging me for the title before you prove yourself. Which I ain't mad at. Because if this was any other division, if this was any other division, I would have said give Topuria his title shot. He was the champion in the other division. Let him come up to the lightweight division by getting a title shot. If it was any other division, you can't, dog. The lightweight division is the most stacked division in MMA. The most stacked. Let me tell you who the top 10 lightweights are, right? Tell me if this is not crazy, bro. And I understand why Islam says Illia Topuria has to prove himself. Let me read you a list of names. These are the top 10 ranked lightweights in the UFC. Islam Makhachev is obviously the champion, so he's off the list because that's how it works in MMA for some reason. There's the champ and then the top 10 contenders, which I guess makes sense. But Islam Makhachev sits at the top of the mountain, followed by Arman Tsarukyan. We all know what happened there. Charles Oliveira, Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier, Max Holloway, Dan Hooker, Michael Chandler, Beneil Dariush, Matuz Gamrot, don't even know who that is, Rafael Fiziev, Renato Moicano, boy, Paddy the baddie is in here, BSD, Benoit Saint Denis, and he's number 13 on this list, bruh. Benoit Saint Denis. Remember when Charles Oliveira beat him last year? But what I'm saying is this division is stacked with talent. Talent. Do you know how I know that this division is stacked with talent? All of these names, if we were to wake up tomorrow, right, and we find out that Arman Tsarukyan is actually going to fight Islam Makhachev now for the title, would you be shocked? No. Charles Oliveira. If you found out that Charles Oliveira is challenging Islam Makhachev for the title, would you be shocked? No. Justin Gaethje. Dustin Poirier just lost when was that? Yeah, was it UFC 303? But yeah, Poirier just lost to Islam. So maybe, yeah, Islam's last fight was against... No, actually, Islam's last fight was supposed to be against Tsarukyan, and then Arman got hurt, and then they brought out Renato Moicano, who... Man, he made such light work of him. But what did you expect when the number 10 contender just has to fight the champ on 3 days' notice? There was no way. I don't care. Who you are. There's no way you're beating Islam Makhachev on 3 days' notice. There's no way, bruh. There's no way. Shout out to him for getting in there. Got his payday, which I guess is what matters at the end of the day. But out of all these names, would you be surprised if you found out that these dudes are challenging Islam for the title? I wouldn't. But I do appreciate what Islam did. Because Dana White was hyped for this. And I do appreciate Islam saying, nah, you got to prove yourself. You got to show yourself. Because I was going to feel some type of way. Here's why. Arman Tsarukyan was supposed to is the number one contender, actually. However, he couldn't fight in the last fight. He was scheduled to fight against Islam because of lower back pain, and then he withdrew a day or two before the fight. That's how Moicano had to step up. However, Dana White came out and said Tsarukyan's next fight is not going to be a title fight. Chances are it'll be Tsarukyan Oliveira 2, maybe, and the winner of that gets the title shot. But Dana White said he has to work for his title shot. He's not just going to get an automatic title shot now because he was the number one contender, which makes no sense because it's not like he lost a fight. Bro, he got injured. Injuries happen all the time. This is why I don't like Dana White sometimes, because of his favorite child syndrome. How come the number one contender, an active number one contender, someone who's beaten certified dudes, this dude beat Charles Oliveira last year. Sure, it was a very close decision, but at the end of the day, a win is a win. He beat Charles Oliveira last year. This dude is legit. And yet, he has to work his way up to a title shot as the number one contender. John Jones, on the other hand, took 3 years away from MMA, came back, and his first fight was a title fight in a different division, I might add. Bad. Yeah, he did win the fight in 2 minutes, so... like... no, that was against the number one ranked heavyweight in the world. But we all know how washed Cyril Gane is now. So I might not even listen. I was having a conversation about this just yesterday with a homie of mine, and he was saying, why do you say Cyril Gane is washed? And I said, look at what he's done since the John Jones fight. Has he done anything significant? He has 2 wins since then. The other one was just a few months ago, and we all know how that went. What is his name? What is his name, man? What is his name? Fuck. I can't remember it right now, and I hate that so much because he got robbed. He got robbed. Cyril Gane, Volkov. Sorry. Whew. I was angry at myself for not getting it. Alexander Volkov lost to Cyril Gane in a very controversial split decision just a few months ago. Cyril Gane was supposed to be the creme de la creme of the heavyweight division. Just, the pretty boy from France with the chiseled body and the quick kickboxing skills. Yeah, no, he's washed. He can't wrestle. His striking seems to have slowed down. How you gonna be washed at 29 years old, bro? What you gonna be doing in 35? Oh, I know. He's not gonna be doing anything. It's chai. And I also have a problem. The UFC always raises, if it's not the Baltimore Ravens, it's the UFC. Some way, somehow. Because I have a problem with their pound-for-pound rankings. Their pound-for-pound rankings make no sense. How is Alexandre Pantoja, this dude has had the flyweight division on lock. And yet he is number 8. He's number 9 in the pound-for-pound rankings. How is he below Alex Pereira? I love Alex Pereira, but he just lost his last fight. How is Alexandre Pantoja not above him? Magomed Ankalaev is at number 6. Cool, that's fine. He's undefeated in the UFC. He just won the title, last week. It's fine. Dricus du Plessis is number 5. Cool. Merab Dvalishvili is number 4. Cool. Illia Topuria is number 3. John Jones is number 2. I ain't even gonna get into that. And Islam Makhachev is number 1. But why is Alexandre Pantoja the best flyweight in the world, probably the greatest of all time, only number 9 in the pound-for-pound rankings when he is currently the best flyweight in the world? And let me not act like this dude is not on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fight win streak, and he's gotten how many title defenses? 1, 2, 3. So he has 3 title defenses, as many as Poatan, and most of them were very dominant, I might say. Dude, last year I was just talking about how we had to import Kai Asakura just for him to come get put to sleep by Alexandre Pantoja. And yet this dude is not number 10 on the pound, is not at least top 5 in the pound for pound rankings. If not him, then who? Because I can make a solid case for him to be above Pereira. I can. Dude, look at this. Look at his resume. Since joining the UFC, he only has 5 losses. And his last loss was in 2020. That was 5 years ago. This dude hasn't lost a fight in 5 years. He's the reigning defending champion. And yet Dana White won't even put him at least top 5 nyan. I don't like it. But it's fine. It's not my company, not my promotion. All I can do is complain about it, which is what I'm doing quite well. Thank you. I'm a professional complainer. Okay. I'm done. I'm not even going to get into the bantamweight division. Listen, the lightweight division is stacked, and probably the most stacked division in UFC. And I watched Luke Thomas. I watched Luke Thomas the other day, and he said, this generation of lightweights, when they're gone, the Poiriers, the Gaethjes, the Oliveras, the Chandlers, when this generation of lightweights is gone from the UFC and MMA as a whole, the next generation won't be able to fill their shoes in terms of skill and box office value. This is the most entertaining time for UFC. and MMA. If you love MMA and then you are guaranteed for a great fight whenever there's a lightweight bout, especially if you see the name Chandler, Gaethje, Poirier, Oliveira, Makhachev. Man, I'll even go ahead and put Holloway in there because he now moved up. I'll put Dan Hooker. Bro, this division is too nice. Division is too nice. But anyway, I've complained about the UFC and I have something else to complain about. It's that time of the year where half the league is unrecognizable because everyone is injured. Everyone is injured. The Dallas Mavericks traded away Luka Doncic and they said, to hell with the future of the franchise. We want to win now. We want to win now. We got Anthony Davis. We got Kyrie Irving. We got Maxi Kleber. We're going to do this. Ha! Oh, man. Everybody that I just listed is injured. Everyone that I listed is injured. Bro, let me tell you the Dallas Mavericks injury reserve list. Caleb Martin, Jalen Hardy, Kai Jones, Dante Exum, Olivier Maxence Prosper, Anthony Davis, Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively, Kyrie Irving. 4 of your starters are injured. Anthony Davis, Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively, Kyrie Irving. Those are players that were supposed to be integral pieces of this supposed championship team. They are injured. Kyrie's out for the season, and because of that, chances are they're going to tell AD to stay the rest of the season because what's the use of bringing AD back if Kyrie's out? That's useless. Right? Okay, let's look at the Denver Nuggets. Did you know that as of today, the 17th of March, Nikola Jokic is on a day-to-day condition because of an ankle sprain? Same thing goes for Jamal Murray. Bro, I don't get it. The Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton, Isaiah Jackson, Pascal Siakam is out. Okay, but they say he's out due to personal reasons. I don't get it. Even LeBron James is injured. You know it's real when LeBron James is injured. But then again, he's 40. But still, you know it's real when LeBron James is injured. So I don't know what is happening with the league. And it's a trend that I've been seeing for years that players just get a lot more injured now. And could it be the whole wear and tear discussion? I'm starting to believe it now. I'm starting to believe that the reason players get injured now, and they get injured more now than players of the past, is because by the time they get to the league, the wear and tear on their body is just too much. Which I guess it's fair. Because think about it this way. These dudes start playing not professional, but organized basketball as soon as you're old enough to hold a ball and dribble and shoot. They make you play organized basketball. So that's Little League, that's AAU, and they do camps and proper intense training. Bro, you get to college, and it's you're technically a professional basketball player by then. So by the time you get to the league, you've been playing organized basketball for the past 10 years already. Your body has been through the ringer. Now you have to keep up with an 82-game schedule. 82 games. Lord forgive you if you're an actual starter that plays meaningful minutes. That means you are gonna have those legs dead by the end of the season. And that's what I'm saying. At this time of the year, it's perfectly normal. But is it sustainable? Clearly, it is to some degree, because I love how we can keep saying all this, but players are playing longer. Steph is 37. He just turned 37 the other day, and he looks like he's in the best shape yet. KD is 37 as well. LeBron's 40. Dame is 35. Russ is 35. Harden is 35. These dudes are old, and yet they still hooping. Meaningful minutes. All those dudes are all-star level players. Yes, even Russ in Denver coming off the bench and starting every once in a while. He is a great player, and he's still playing great. So it's just the beauty of modern medicine. Is it the beauty of modern medicine or does the league actually have an injury problem, a conditioning problem? And if so, what should they do about it? Because I'm not even going to start to talk about the Philadelphia 76ers. Anyway, those are all the thoughts of one man sitting on a chair in Joburg. Tell me what you think. Am I being rude? Am I being too mean to the players? I'm expecting too much. Because I know how I feel about the UFC. There, I don't need you. Like, I do, but like, yeah. What's good, NJ? What you got for me?
Okay. It's my turn.
Your turn.
Sure. You don't need us on the UFC, so I'm gonna put that to the side. With the injury thing with the NBA, I think maybe check me on this because you're the aficionado. I think I wouldn't blame it personally. I wouldn't think I'd blame it on wear and tear because where we are with modern medicine now, stem cell therapy, cryotherapy, there's all these physios and dieting programs. So
yeah, that's what I said. Is it more of a conditioning problem, or is it because we still got the beauty of modern medicine? That's why I mentioned players like Steph and dude, Rey Mysterio is 50 years old. I know this is not related, but you mentioned stem cell treatment and whatever. Rey Mysterio is 50 years old.
I think,
and he's still.
I think personally that the money these guys are making has affected generally their mentality. That they're not focused, they're not disciplined and reliable enough.
There is no passion, there is no discipline, there is no...
It's a complete crap. That's what I honestly think that all the money that these guys are getting has taken away the discipline from making sure that they're taking care of their body, that they like complaining about minutes. People say LeBron James, he spends $1.5 to $2 million on his body, but he hasn't played a full 82 game season since I don't know how long. I think that the more money that these guys have been making without having to prove that they're worth all that money has led to a discipline problem, which is why they're not incentivized to play all 82 games. And if they're getting injured, it's because they're not incentivized to go and make sure that their conditioning and their training is tip-top so that they don't miss any games because their dollar is not attached to how many minutes they play and them showing up. That's just my thoughts. Am I that's my question.
Damn.
That's just my question.
Nah, I will... Damn, that's a loaded question. And you may be right.
Yeah.
Because... Ben Simmons never plays, but I bet he never fails to cash those checks. And when they ask him, why don't you play? Dude, this one time he set out almost an entire season because mental health reasons. We all have mental health issues, bro. Nendina matada. Manji.
I support Chelsea. I've got mental health issues.
There we go. For 6 months of my life, I'm a Ravens fan. I know Matata, but I also don't have $100 million contract. Show up to work, man. Nah, I get you, bro. I get you. You cooked there. I can't even say nothing.
It's a legitimate question.
Your question ended up being a statement.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, something I actually have to think about because you ain't lie. I'm thinking about the All-Star game as well. Like, there's... Yeah.
Didn't you say some guy from the G League had to show us how to dunk?
Exactly. Shout out Mac McClung. But anyway, bro. So what's up? Are players spoiled? That's our NBA players spoiled. Let me know down there, bro. Until then, man, just I don't know. Watch sports. Have fun. Be nice to your mother. And as always, enjoy the violence.
Chelsea, I'm so